Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome. Happy Happy Monday here in Canada. Hope you guys are all having a good you guys are having a good we had a good day. It is 10:35, I think. I'm not even sure what time it is. 10:47. I was wrong. 10:47 here. And I thought I'd come on live just to give you guys a quick chat about what I did today. Um, no vlog today uploaded. Just it was raining. Jenny, hey, what's going on, Jenny? How are ya? Uh, we had uh, we had a crazy storm today, so no no daily vlog. Oh, that's cool. You're doing good. Thanks so much for coming by. Thanks for coming into the stream. I guess there's like a bunch of other people doing their live thing tonight. So, and it's also Monday Night Football apparently too in the U.S. So, but yeah, was able to do a vlog today just because we had crazy rainstorm. Kind of trapped inside the building at work today, and yeah, there's not didn't really have. I was mostly just replying to comments today. I got a lot of comments replied, um, and then I got some watch time in for some videos today. So it was a productive day for myself. I wasn't really feeling all that great today at work. You know when you get those days when it's just like the summer is almost over, the fall weather is starting to kick in, and I had a huge migraine today. Well, a headache. I didn't really have a migraine, but I had a headache today at work, and I just wasn't feeling like myself today at all. Like I was feeling really sluggish today, and then I also thought with the fact that it was raining, it's just you just don't want to do anything. So, but got home after work, and we had dinner today, and then we were just watching some Netflix with the kids, watching some shows, and we got like this bucket thing that we got for the kids because they like to play with water, and they were using our bathroom sink for their play table. So we got like this bucket that we could put in the bathtub. We put water in it. They have like all these like toys that like LOL dolls and um, what's the other one? LOL dolls are the one, and then there's some other there's another one I can't remember what it is, but Ahmed, hey, what's going on? Lisa, how are you? Ah, here we go. We got the stream kicking in now. Good evening, everybody from Canada. It's like almost 11 o'clock here. We were under a huge amount of rain today, so there was no vlog uploading today. So this is why I'm coming live right now. But yeah, we got like this water bucket thing for the kids, and they put like their LOL dolls in it and Disney princess dolls, and they love it. They just play. It's nice. They're actually playing together, and it's not like they're filling up the bathtub. They're just filling up this bucket. Oh hey, what's going on? Welcome everybody. So I'm just sitting in the different side of the living room. Normally, yeah, yeah. I'm only going to be on here for a bit. I do have to get my lunch made and start making the kid stuff. Oh, hey, what's going on, Food Forest Permaculture? Good evening, everybody. Carry on, Jeff and John. Carry on, Jeff and John made it to a live stream. What's going on? Is it? It's got to be morning. It's got to be morning there. I'm so sorry. I haven't. Been, I missed. I saw the notification. Um. All right. No, that humming that sound is actually our fan. Um. It's actually quite nice having the fan on right now. It's only on like a low setting, so. But yeah, it does sound like rain. But it's been raining all day today here, so I can't sleep. Those are the worst when you can't sleep. Yeah, Emily just woke up. Emily's my youngest, and I guess she had like a bad dream or something. So she came out here, and then she was sitting on the couch, and then she was falling asleep back on the couch, and she's like, "Daddy, put me back to bed." I was like, "Okay." So I put her back to bed. So oh, no way. Everyone's in here tonight. This is great. What's going on? It's 3:52 here, but what's awesome is supporting our YouTube family. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. Yeah, there was we like we said or like I said in the beginning of the stream, like we have had like rain all day. I wasn't able to do any vlogging today. I was replying to comments, uh, liking videos and watching some videos, and then I wasn't feeling all that great either today. I had a huge migraine today, or a headache. I had a headache. We are here because we all love our Canuck brother. You guys are wondering, Peppermint was like right at my feet. We are live every Sunday at 9 p.m. UK time. Oh, okay, so every Sunday. Awesome. Cooking and Fun Zone. What's going on? Welcome everybody. Paula's in here. Hey, what's going on, Paula? How are you? Drink water with lemon. Yeah, I was drinking. I was drinking. I had a couple. One of my coworkers has green tea, and I was drinking some green tea today. So hey, now, what's going on now? Smash that like button, everybody. Let's see that like button go whoop. Let's get that like button up. Yes, there we go. So you think, carry on, Jeff and John? Is it gonna? Do you think it's gonna be better if you go live every Sunday now? Oh, hey, what's going on? The trips are in here. 4x4 camping and drones. It's 3:54 in the UK. Carry on, Jeff and John is here from the UK. Food Farmers Permaculture is in here. Who else we got in here? Mrs. Moto, all in one. Lisa McName is in here. Corazon Hirdo. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Paula Forbes is in here. Cooking and Fun Zone. So awesome to have all you guys in here. Kenneth, the Kentucky fan, is in here. Welcome. No video. What? I'm not here. What's going on? I'm here. You guys can see me? Uh-oh. What's going on? Can you guys see me right now? Okay, Paula can. Okay. If you guys are having problems seeing, okay, you guys can see me. That's two people can see me. Sorry, okay. Oh no, the invisible Canadian. Sorry, I might have had my hand. It might have been my hand. I was scrolling up through the comments. I'm actually using my phone right now. So, you hit refresh. Okay. So how's everybody been? This is great having all you guys in here right now. That's awesome. How's everybody's day? Did everyone have a good day? Okay, perfect. Hey, what's going on? Bits and Bytes with Bets. How are you? You're part of a Nintendo 2009. What's going on, buddy? Doing good. Hopefully that's good. Great. Awesome. Awesome. Did everybody get a lot of rain today? Or were we the only ones? Fall is coming. Yes, fall is here. I had to wear a sweater today, so at least I'm doing very well. I was I had a bad headache today at work. Wasn't really feeling all that great. One of my coworkers gave me some green tea, and came home, had a shower, and ate, and I started feeling better, like back to myself. So canning season is almost over, and drying herbs making green juice rain. Yes, hurricane's gonna hit us down here in Georgia. Please be safe down there. I did see something on the weather about that, so please be safe. Nintendo 2009. Is it raining in the East Coast right now? Did you guys get rain today? Oh, no rain today. Okay, I just scrolled up. Yeah, I was feeling a bit better when I got home. So like after I had a shower, and then had some food. Well, we got dinner first, so I ate first. Felt a bit better. I drank lots of water today too as well. Been drinking so much water at work. So, but yeah, one of my coworkers gave me a green tea today at work, and I was feeling pretty good. So trying not to drink as much coffee as I normally would at work. So trying to keep my coffee intake down, and then still drink water, and then I have a tea here once in a while as well. Okay, Food Forest Permaculture. Have yourself a great night. Thanks so much for stopping by. Green tea. Yeah, it was really good too. It was like I can't remember what the name was, but I've had like the green teas from Starbucks, and then when I worked at the hotel, I used to get like we used to get like a huge selection of teas for our meetings, and that was like the one thing about working in a hotel is you get unlimited coffee and tea if you need it. So like chai tea and Earl Grey, English breakfast and stuff like that. But green tea was always one of the ones that I would go towards when I wasn't feeling all that great when I came into work. So hello from Toronto's next mayor, Michael. Hey, what's going on, Michael? Hope you're doing great. But yeah, everybody, support each other. Uh, Smash that like button. Support each other. Go check out some channels. This is just going to be this is just a quick live stream for you guys. Um, it is now 11 o'clock here, so smashy. I just wanted to come and chat with you guys before I go into get the lunches done for the kids and I for tomorrow for school and work, and then it's also late too. So, and if I feel like if I get some sleep tonight, I might be able to. That might be another thing too. I didn't really get a lot of sleep last night because of the power outage and all that. It kind of put a little bit of a halt in the day. How's the family doing? Hope you're all doing good. We're doing pretty good. I mentioned earlier in the stream. we got like a this bucket that the kids really like to play with their LOL dolls, and they were both playing really nice today. So, what was it like working at the hotel? Hopefully, no rock stars trash to play with. It was actually, it was really cool. Working at the hotel is probably one of the coolest jobs I've ever had. Um, it's also a bit stressful because the hours aren't like the department that I was working in. The hours aren't steady. Like it's hit and miss depending on how busy the meetings were. So the department that I worked in at the hotel was banquet porter. So whenever there was like a function going on, like a corporate event or a corporate meeting, these meetings would get services throughout the day for like a breakfast service, lunch, afternoon break, coffee and stuff. So we would be. I was one of the main porters, and we would service the meetings, and then also set up and tear down the room for another function going on. Um, so like during like if you go back to my beginning, like my vlogs from the beginning, you'll see that I did a lot of other shifts as well. I did breakfast. I did the breakfast shift there in the hotel. So yeah, it was like me and there was a group of it was four of us, three to four of us. So and then we had like a sales department, and then we worked with the general manager, and we would set up the rooms, set up all the services, set up the tables, linen tables, water stations, coffee. So a whole shift you're running around, and then you're also taking care of if somebody was needed help, like front desk needed help, they needed to bring them to a room. If like room requests, you had to bring stuff to people's rooms. So it was a lot of fun. The people there are great, but that one thing is just like you could be working like 5 days for 1 week, and then you can go the next week and only work 1 day. So it wasn't like a typical like 9 to 5 or like I'm working now, like 8:30 to 5, Monday to Friday. Like you were also working long weekends. You were working like the stat holidays. Um, you were working weekends for breakfast because the hotel never closes. The hotel's always open. So if you needed time off, you have to book it in advance and make sure you have somebody who can schedule. So we were constantly short staffed. So like that's that was the con side, but like the plus side is we were like I was working right in Spencer Smith Park, like biggest park in the city of Burlington, right off the lake, right off the pier, right off the waterfront. Sound of Music was there. Rib Fest, you're right there. You're right next to everything. So the Festival of Lights. So yeah, yeah. And then you're working when you have when you have a good mix of coworkers too. Just the days are fun. Everyone's laughing, and you get to listen to your music. Whereas where I'm working now, I, I it's a struggle where I am right now. Like as much as I like doing the sales type of work, it's a little bit tedious because right now I'm far away from everything. Like I feel like I'm so far away from like before I used to be really close to the kids' school. So if I was out of work, I could go and pick the kids up at school. I was closer to home. Whereas now I feel like I'm not that far, but it just feels like I'm really far away. And working till 5, like sometimes it just sucks. Some days just have to work on the schedule and eat at a schedule, and like I used to be able to work and then take my break whenever I was ever doing something. Like if I had time, I could take a break, go and do something, and then take my lunch when everybody else is taking lunch or when everybody was done. So, but yeah, that's what it's like working in a hotel. It's very fast paced. It's tight deadlines. Like you got to get the stuff prepared. You got to get it. It's all scheduled, so it's all balancing your day. Making lists. Like that's what I liked about doing that and doing my vlogs. Is like making the schedule, making the time to budget and not budget, but like you know what I mean. Like Jen, what's going on, Jen? How are you? Oh, I'm doing very well, thank you. Sounds like fun. I had friends back in college who went out west to work in hotels. Yeah, and like one of the guys I was working with, he did the same thing. He was working, I think, in Banff or something. I think it was Banff, Alberta, and he loved it. It was like one of the best jobs ever. Obviously, like the hotels here in Burlington aren't like the ones that you would work in Toronto and like the bigger cities, but we were fortunate enough to have um who was it? We had royalty come by. I think it was like the princess or the queen of the Netherlands, like Holland or Dutch or something, come by, and we had like her and her husband and like family because here in Canada, well in Burlington, um, we have a twin city, and it's in Holland. Or it's in the Netherlands. I can't remember the name right now. I can't remember. I know the name, but I just can't remember it off the top of my head. And the royal family were here. Apple, yeah, there we go. See, there we go. I got the trips here. Hey, just came to show love and have a great day. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rita. But yeah, we had the princess or prince and princess of Holland here. So it was cool seeing that. So Jewish redneck preppers. Howdy, folks. Hey, what's going on? How are you tonight? Thanks so much for coming by tonight. And then last year we had the Ottawa Red Blacks, which was the Canadian football team from Ottawa. They stayed at the hotel last year, and then this year after I left, the Edmonton Eskimos uh, were there. So it seems like the hotel I worked at is now like the CFL hotel for when visiting teams come to play the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Because I guess like the visiting teams don't want to stay in Hamilton because it's like there's not really there is, but I guess if their hotels are really busy, Burlington's kind of like not it's not that far from Hamilton, and they can get to and from the hotel to Hamilton. And apparently, when the Eskimos were here not that long ago, they did like a full like practice right in Spencer Smith Park, like a little scrimmage or whatever. Yeah, that's where Kathy and I stayed. We stayed in the Sheraton for the company Christmas party, and I think I have vlogs of that in the back in the catalog. If you want to call it a catalog, I think I've got vlogs in there from when we stayed in the Sheraton. Really nice hotel, nice room too. The view was awesome. We had like the lake view. We were supposed to be on like I think we were supposed to be on the third floor, and they brought us up to like the eighth or tenth floor, I think. And yeah, we had pure lake view. It was awesome. That's like I think that's might be like January. I think it was January we went. I could be wrong, but I know it was still winter. It was freezing cold, and it was the lake was frozen. So I've gone ice fishing once, and that was back. I want to say 98, 90, maybe 97, 98. I've only ever gone once. And we didn't have like an ice, like a hut or anything. We were outside, and I hated it. I did not like it. If I had like a fishing hut, maybe I might prefer it to do it again. But I don't know. I don't really have a lot of friends who ever go ice fishing. But yeah, we lived up. We were living up north. We lived up in this place called Perry Sound, which is not far from Perry Sound. Oh, you guys have a. Oh, okay. Yeah, I went one. I just did it one time, and I hated it. But I think now that I'm older, and like if I get a hut and stay comfortable, then I might enjoy it a little bit more. Especially if I'm with people who also enjoy it. So, Bob, how's it going, Bob? I just saw your comment. Sorry. Hope you're doing well. Yes, everybody support each other. I know that the chat's going up and down. I'm seeing it go by, and the numbers are going from up to down. So if you haven't supported each other, definitely support each other and smash that like button. Wouldn't mind. That'd be an awesome thing to do. So is anybody in the live stream right now? Is anyone gearing on hitting any targets for their channels? Is anyone close to any milestones or achievements that they want to hit on their channel before like a certain time? For those that haven't noted, who haven't seen, I hit I hit 1,500 subscribers on Saturday. That's a huge milestone. And then what else? Kathy was saying too that she just hit over 200 something on her channel. So what's everyone's achievements? What is everyone's goals for their channel? Where do they see them? Where do you guys see your channels going? It's funny when we were up north. When we were up north, we hit like a reuse center, and we found like these little like espresso cups. I think there's like 6 of them. No plates or anything, just the cups. I think these are the coolest looking cups ever. It's like an espresso. And then I was going through some of the comments the other day, and people were asking about where my toque is for winter, because like a lot of people are like, oh, it's always cold in Canada and you're always wearing a toque. This is the toque that I normally would wear in the winter time. I just washed it. It's all clean and ready to go for the winter. I do notice that there's like a little hole on it, but if you've been with my channel or been subscribed to the channel, uh, from like the beginning, you'll see that I used to wear this thing like all the time because I started it like especially when winter came and the fall and winter of last year. I used to wear this like almost all the time, so I almost had to wear it today. That's why I washed it because I knew today was gonna be a lot chillier today uh, than it was the last few days. So I've washed it, and I'm ready to go. Especially when if I have to take a bus to work or taking the bus to work or something. I know my hair isn't that that thick like it normally is, but it's my head does get cold, so. Yeah, and I was just talking to. I got some news today. I was talking to my aunt, and she recently sent us some. She sent Abigail a present in the mail. Uh, Her, my cousin, and and their second cousins sent Abigail a present in the mail, and there was some photos of like some of my grandfather's stuff, grandfather's family. Hey, dude, just got a quick minute and wanted to say, hey, Land of Landland, what's going on? Thank you so much for taking the minute to come in here and say hello. Um, but yeah, I had some photos, and for those that who aren't also familiar, um, I don't know if you guys can see this beside me here. Um, this was this is my grandpa's fish. Um, I believe it is. This was a 35.4 lake trout, and he caught it back in June of 2003. So when we were younger, when my cousins and I were younger, my grandpa used to go on like a fishing trip. He used to go for a week, and then he switched it up from a week to a week to weekends. And he used to go on fishing trips for a week with like all of his like old work buddies and like some family and stuff. And they would go to this island, which is in Ontario, called Manitoulin Island. And there'd be a couple guys. They have boats, and they just go out and yeah, he caught this, and he's had it ever since. And then when he was getting moved into a retirement home, uh, he wasn't able to bring it with him because he didn't have enough space. So he was actually going to give it away to somebody. And when my cousin told me that he was going to give it away, I called my grandpa up and or no, we were at our no, we were what the heck was going on? We were at the house, and he was saying that he was going to give it away, but the other person didn't want it. So I told him I will take it because this has to stay in the family. This can't go to somebody who has no who has was not even a part of, like it's not a part of the family. It has to stay in the family. So I asked my uncle, I asked my dad, and I asked some other family if they wanted it, and nobody wanted it. So I'm like, fine, I'll take it. And now it's in our living room. So as soon as you come into our apartment, you come through the kitchen into the dining room. This is the first thing you see when you walk in, and it's a pretty huge piece. So, and I just saw that who came in? Steve's in here. Steve from Oakville. What's going on? Tavi's in here as well. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. A lot of people coming in and out today. I love it. I know the Land was in here for a bit, so thank you so much for coming by. Um, let's see here. Let's see who we got here. We got Lisa's in here. Steve's in here. Tavi, the land of land and land. I think you're still here. I'm not 100% sure. The Trips, Bob, Jen, and I think that's it. If I've missed you, I am so sorry if I missed you. I was just scrolling through the comments because I can't actually see who's actually here. Yeah, Steve's from Oakville. We got Oakville and Burlington in the house. Bob is still here. Okay, perfect. Oh, Hillbilly Wines in here. Night Owls. Night Owls. I'm just getting into drones. I want a drone. I would love a drone so bad. I feel like I'm going to be saving forever for one though. And then by the time I get one, like the Phantom 8 will be out or the Mavic 8. It feels like every time I look at one, I'm like, oh, I could save up for get one, and then I'm gearing towards saving up for a Spark because that's just yeah. The Phantom 4 is a good one too. When we were up north, somebody was flying a DJI Mavic, the Mavic Pro, and this kid was like 13, 14, and he saved up for it apparently, and yeah, he was flying it in the resort that we had, like the cottages. Yeah, Maverick. Yeah, that's what you had, the Mavic Pro. How much for a good drone, Hillbilly Wine? You ask. For like brand new, thousands. I'm gonna say thousands of dollars. That's Canadian. I don't know what the American prices are for them, but in Canada they are insane. Phantom 3 too. See, I've been looking like I've been looking on like the like Facebook groups. I've been looking in Kijiji and stuff. So, but it seems like people who are selling stuff. I don't know if this is like a normal thing, but it seems like people overvalue their stuff that they're selling. Um, and that's like everything. That's like furniture and computers and cameras and it's like I can go to look at we have a camera store here in Burlington called Henry's, and it's like you look at the Henry's the camera, it's like brand new Canon camera, $7,000, and then you go on Facebook, someone's selling one for like 5,000. So it's like it's just it's like people just put way too much value on stuff that's been used and then they get mad. People get mad when they don't sell their stuff and they have to keep it because people want to sell it for something else. Like we were looking for our iMac. Like I was searching for like months and months trying to find a decent priced iMac, and then sure enough, one day I went on there, and one of the guys on the marketplace was just like, boom, $250 for just a computer, and I already had a keyboard and mouse, so I was like for just a generic like mouse. So it's a 2008. Like it's not brand new. It's not brand spanking new. It doesn't have all the gadgets and stuff that you would get on a newer model. Like I don't even think the editing software that comes on there, iMovie, doesn't even work on it for some reason. So, but yeah, for $250, And I've always wanted an iMac too. I used to bug my cousin who has one, and he just stopped using it. And then I'm like, you gotta let me use this because you're just sitting it in the corner. And he didn't want to give it to me. He kept it, and then yeah, we found this one on the marketplace for yeah, it was like $250. And it's got like scratches on it and stuff. But like I was seeing people selling 2008s for like $800, $900. So Mavic Air around 600 or 700. Yeah, I cannot afford $600 to $700 for a drone. My wife would kill me if I spent that. If I dropped $600 or $700 on a drone, I would be walking out the door, and that's the only thing I'd have is a drone. Now, if I dropped $600 or $700 because her birthday's coming up soon and bought it for her so I could use it, maybe I could get away with it. But I still think I wouldn't. It wouldn't be nice around here. And I'm also trying to save up for um, a GoPro, like an actual GoPro camera. Like I bought the underwater camera, got that for $20, and half the video that I took off of it or took a used of it when I used it up north, half of it didn't work. None of it loaded. It's missing half the footage that I recorded. The sound isn't all that great, so I guess that's what the saying is. You get what you paid for. If you pay for less for something, it's not going to be the greatest. And I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen with this. Like I knew I wasn't going to get my the 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 best deal, but I was like, oh, $20. I got all the accessories. So, hey, Mo Man, how are you? Yeah, I'll show you guys Peppermint. Peppermint's right here. Hello. You say hi? You say hi? You say hi to the camera? Say hi. So that's Peppermint. Peppermint was the one that was famous with the catnip. Here, come out. Bottle Caps, I just saw you. Bottle Caps, how's it going? Oh, Peppers. Peppermint's being all sucky right now. Right now, Steve, I'm supposed to be doing sales. Um, but this is what I don't get. Like I came in for this job to be an inside sales rep, and I haven't sold anything. Um, I feel like I don't know. I don't want to say telemarketer, but that's what it feels like. Like I'm always on the phone. I'm not selling anything. I'm scheduling appointments for our reps to visit customers so they could talk to them about a product that we carry. So and yeah, it's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was told I was going to be like a U.S. sales rep when I came into the position. Like when I was told you're going to be our sales rep for the U.S. Yeah, that's what exactly what it sounds like. I have like like a thing I have to follow, and I mentioned that I'm scheduling appointments for reps to visit to discuss our software program. Like these are already customers, like they've already purchased stuff from us before, so it's not like I'm calling just random people. I'm actually calling customers who have purchased before. So, and yeah, I do that every day. So I'm constantly talking on the phone, emailing and talking and leaving voicemails. Like I'm constantly leaving voicemails. So it's not what I thought it was going to be. Like I've done sales before. Like I've done in person sales. Like I worked at Rogers Wireless, which is a cell phone provider here, and I've sold like I did cell phones. Like I was a communication consultant. So mail check. Yeah. And like it's a small company as well. Like it's a family company, and some of the people that I'm working with, I feel like I still don't really know them. I've only been at this place for 5 months, so I don't really know a lot of people. But like I talked to a couple of people who there because we work really close together. Like we're in like cubicles, so I work close to each other. So but it's like the little things. It just drives you nuts. Like apparently we're not supposed to have scents in the office because someone's highly sensitive to scents. I can't listen to my music anymore. Like I used to be able to listen to my music in my headphones while I was in between calls. And on the radio that we have is 24/7 country music. So country music's driving me nuts. So and it seems like we're moving around a lot. Like since I've been there, I've moved twice. So I got my spot where the one spot, and then they moved us again. So that's just I guess that's the joys of working in an office. So it is what it is. Start singing real loud. I think my main passion right now is would be to do photography. Like I wish I was working in photography and stuff like doing that because like I feel like that would get my creative juices flowing better than what it is right now. Because like if you're not doing something happy, then I feel like some days I can't even put out a vlog because I'm not even like as long yeah bottle caps. That's yeah. Steve, yeah, I'm in Burlington. Bottle caps, you style's perfect. That's exactly what it is. As long as your checks aren't bouncing, you're doing something right. That's definitely it. I think the cat peppermint just got into some. Is your email uh, listed on? Yeah, it's in my on the about part. Yeah, the kids apparently put some catnip on the floor, so peppermint's like rubbing her face in it. That doesn't sound bad at all. Hey, how are you? The Happy Union. Hi, all. Hello. So yeah, if you guys weren't in the live stream yesterday, um, something happened too yesterday when we were in. Been a while. Yes, it's been a while. Yesterday in the grocery store, I actually got recognized by somebody for doing YouTube videos. Um, I forgot to ask what this guy's name was. Um, but yeah, I was doing some shopping for us. I went into the grocery store, and I was just walking around the grocery store, buying, putting stuff in my cart, and this guy who was just about maybe about the same age as me, maybe a little bit, maybe a little younger. I'm not 100% sure. He stopped at me. He was looking at me like like he knew who I was, but I had no idea who he was. So I was just like, "What are you staring at me for?" And he's like, "Hey, you're that Burlington YouTube guy. You do the videos on Burlington." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do YouTube videos." He's like, "Yeah, you're that happy guy, the happy guy." I was like, "Well, the happy Canadian." He's like, "Yeah, that's it, the happy Canadian." I was like, and he was telling me that he's watched some of my videos and he saw that I had a list and I was getting stuff. And he's like, "I'm sorry to take your time, but I just want to say, uh, keep up the good work and I like watching your stuff." And then I think he went in another aisle. So, and then I kept on going. But yeah, it was super cool. Um, when I got back into the car, I told Kathy and the kids that like one of the guys in the grocery store recognized me from doing YouTube. So it's awesome. Burlington's not a big. Burlington isn't a big city. We're pretty small for cities here. Like obviously, when people think of big cities, you think of like Toronto, New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh. You think of all these big major cities, and Burlington is not that at all. Burlington is pretty small. So to get people recognizing you who are in your city, it's just I don't know. I thought it was gonna like kind of creep me out a little bit if I ever got recognized, but I wasn't freaked out at all. I was like, hey, thanks so much. So it's pretty cool. Has anything like that ever happened to anybody in the stream? Or if anybody's going to be watching this on the replay, does that ever happen to anybody where you see somebody recognizes you from doing YouTube videos? BC, that's cool. Happy Canadian. Like 15, hey friends, just here to add a like, wishing you all the best. Good night. All story time. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. Hey, my town here has 300 houses, one store, and one post office, one gas station, one shop. So everybody knows where everybody is in your town. I used to live in a town like that too. I've lived in like small communities, and it's like you walk down the main street and you see Jimmy and John and Sally and Hank and everybody's like, "Hey, good morning." Going to get everyone meets at Tim's, gets their coffee. Small town country living. So they give me a funny look, like I'm a mental case. New people on the island came to the shop and recognized it from the video. They thought it was a big deal. It was a pretty cool experience. All new people from Vancouver trying to get away from the violence. Yeah. Is Beast? Are you guys out west? Are you guys still battling the forest fires? I haven't seen anything on the news here, so I know that was a big thing, and we were getting notified of like people evacuating to Ontario, and people were evacuating to Manitoba from BC. So, oh, so you're okay. So you're in Ottawa as well. We're getting lots of rain off the Pacific right now, so the fires have calmed down. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, because it was on the news. Like we were getting updates and stuff, and then I don't get notified anymore on anything news related unless it's in like headline on like I have like the CTV app, and even that doesn't really notify me anymore. It just I get more notifications from TSN than I do anything else. So, but uh, but yeah, I was getting notified of what was going on. So, well, I'm glad to hear things have calmed down. That's good to hear. Yeah, this summer was just it's been a hot summer. Like we had forest fires here in Ontario, like up north, and it was really hot. And like we've had a lot of power outages here as well. Um, like we had one yesterday. We had a 4.5 hour power outage yesterday, and then we had a power outage 3 weeks ago. So it's been pretty crazy. And then the one we had a few weeks ago was during the hottest day of the summer. So yeah, Steve, we had no power here in Burlington. Well, I don't know about the whole city of Burlington, but from where I am to Walker's Line, and then uh, Walker's Line, I think Walker's Line, Fairview, Guelph Line, New Street. It was a good chunk of the city was no power, and then someone was one of the kids was a kid was stuck in an elevator. So oh my god, somebody got good evening from Saigon, Vietnam. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. It was stinking hot here this summer out on the coast where we're not used to this kind of weather, but the last few years we have changed. Yeah, in 15 years living in Oakville, I have had lost power two for a total of a minute. Really? Um, there is one not far from us, and then there's like a farm. It's like a it's not that far either. They usually have like fall type event things going on. There is one apple. I think there is one apple orchard. I think my wife. I think Kathy knows where it is. I'm not familiar. I'm not too sure where it is, but that's on like our things to do for the fall. We want to go to some of these apple orchards in the fall, and like pick our own apples and stuff, and maybe do like apple crumble and apple pie and stuff. So yes, we do. Yep, we do trick or treating. Thank you for subscribing. If you go out, like tape. If you go out, okay. Yes, Jen, definitely. Oh, thank you so much for coming by. Have yourself a good night. Yeah, Dundas, west of Appleby, had power yesterday. Oh, thank you so much. Doing very well. Thank you. All the way from Vietnam. That's amazing. Yes. All everybody else is sleeping, and I'm going to be going to bed in the next little bit too. I think I'm just going to do a partial packing of the lunches and then do the rest tomorrow because I'm now getting really tired. But yeah, please support everybody in the chat. That'd be awesome. Hardworking dad. Thanks, Bottle Caps. Um, Oh, you sent me an email, Steve? Okay, I'll definitely check that after the stream is over. Jen, I'm not 100% sure if tomorrow if the weather's good tomorrow, I'll definitely be vlogging tomorrow. I'm really thinking about doing more of doing more live. I like doing them with Kathy. The kids, I would love to do more with the kids, but the kids are just crazy. So, are you going to are you going to hang out tonight? Well, I'm not gonna be hanging out. I'm gonna be going to bed in the next little bit. But it feels like if I can't get anything filmed for the day, and I'll know this by like 10:30, because if it's like today where the weather was just not cooperating and I was stuck inside all day, because normally I'd get a chance to go out and do some vlogging while I was on a break. But if I can't get anything filmed, then I'll just do a live. And doing the live is fun too. I like doing that. It gets me interacting with a lot of subscribers who I might have missed some. So yeah, it's like quarter to 12 here too. So yes, Jen, have yourself a good night. Thank you so much for coming by. Bottle caps, yeah, it's quarter to 12 here. It's like 11:50 now. I'm gonna sign off as well, guys. I'm gonna start packing up some of these lunch bags for tomorrow, getting things prepared, and then I gotta get a drink. My throat's just going super dry right now, so I should have had my drink right next to me, but I don't. So, just want to say thank you so much to everybody who came into the stream from far and wide. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me again tonight. This was a lot of fun chatting with you guys and letting you guys know about what I used to do when I worked at the hotel, and letting you guys know what's going on. So, really do appreciate it. Um, like I said, if I get some vlogging done tomorrow, there'll be the vlog up tomorrow. If not, I will come on tomorrow for another stream. Bottle Cops, thank you so much. Everybody else, have a great night. Steve, I'm gonna go check that email as soon as I finish making the lunches. Thanks so much for hanging out, you guys. Stay happy, be happy. Hashtag happy crew. Bye for now. We'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers, everybody, and good night.